be doing my August wrap up. This month I read a total of 7 books, which I think is my personal best on this channel and just in general. I'm an incredibly slow reader, despite the fact that I've been reading for a long time. You know how time is supposed to do all those things? Well, it's done fuck all for me, apparently. I started out this month by finishing The Sacrifice by Charlie Higson. That's the 4th book in his 7-book series called The Enemy, and I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. I then continued on to read The Fallen, The Hunted, and The End, again by Charlie Higson, the last 3 books in the Enemy series, and I gave all 3 books 5 stars, and overall I just give the series 5 stars. It is an emotionally biased rating. Hopefully though I will be getting a series review up sometime soon. Don't hold me to anything because I do not take pressure very well and I'm a lazy little shit, so just, yeah, don't hold your breath. There's the vacuum cleaner. So I'm not going to talk too much about the books or the series. All you need to know is that I gave it 5-star rating and that it's an emotionally biased rating, and I will probably go more into it when I do a series review. I say when, not if, because I will do it eventually. I will also be posting a Goodreads link down in the description below to The Enemy, which is the 1st book, so you guys can go check that out if you want to go check it out now, or you can wait till I get my ass in gear and do a series review. I then continued on my little reading grind and I read the entire trilogy of His Dark Materials by Philip Pullman. That includes Northern Lights, The Subtle Knife, and The Amber Spyglass. I gave the 1st book 4 stars. Yes, another emotional biased rating, I guess. I didn't really feel too connected to this book rereading it now that I'm about like 10 years older. Maybe I've kind of outgrown this type of story. I probably would have enjoyed it better if I had known going into it that it was a reimagining of John Milton's Paradise Lost, which I think is quite an old book, or quite an old-fashioned book, because I was really confused reading the 1st, 2nd, and part of the 3rd book as to why all the characters were so old-fashioned. Like, the way the females worked and were treated was just really weird for something that was published 10 years ago. I just got really fucking confused. But knowing that it's a reimagining of an old book kind of makes it better. I gave the 2nd and 3rd book 3 stars, and overall I give the series 3 stars just because I really feel indifferent towards it. I don't think I related to the characters very much, nor the storyline, although I did really enjoy the descriptive prose and the worlds and the originality of the worlds and the scenery and stuff like that, so I really did enjoy that. But this isn't a book that would come with my like highest recommendation, but it's also not a book where if you picked it up I would go, you better not read that. It's just a book where I go, okay, cool, I hope you enjoy it. The 1st book, if you don't know the movie The Golden Compass, the 1st book is what the movie The Golden Compass was based off. If you don't know what that movie is, it's about a girl called Lyra Belacqua who lives in this world where demons exist. And demons are like a physical expression of a human's soul. And up until puberty, every person's demon will shift shape between animals depending on their person's mood or their person's needs. So, you know, if they're on the sea, they'll change into fish. If they're flying or something, they'll change into birds. If they're walking, they'll change into land critters and stuff like that. And there's a big, massive connection between them. And one day, Lyra's friend Roger goes missing, and it appears that he is taken by this organization called the Gobblers, which have been stealing kids from under people's noses, doing God knows what. So as a result, Lyra travels halfway around her world to rescue her friend from the clutches of the Gobblers. Along the way, she meets a whole bunch of people, from Egyptians to Texans to polar bears to witches to the people of Bolvingar. If that seems up your alley, go ahead, read it. I don't fucking give a shit. I still gave it 3 stars. So that's the 7 books that I read in August. Right now I am in the middle of reading The Elder Gods by David and Lee Eddings. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's very, very easy for me to read. I don't know why, but I'm going through it pretty quickly. I started it yesterday or the day before, and I'm already like 200 pages in, which is a fucking record for me. I plan to finish the rest of that series, and I have ordered some books and do plan to order some more books for me to read. Again, they are either going to be books I know I'm gonna like, or finishing out series that I started reading ages ago, because apparently I started reading a lot of books ages ago and then I stopped reading for like 2 years, and now that I'm back into it I really want to finish all the storylines that I started and never got around to finishing, so hopefully I'm gonna be able to do that. And yeah, bye.